Welcome back to my channel. My name is Zaki and we're about to take a look at some Valorant Yoru lore. People have been asking for me to show more lore stuff. It's been a difficult situation, but we're going to have a look at something very exciting today because I want to show you Yoru's player card in high definition. His player card literally came out about 3 hours ago, and it shows some really interesting stuff regarding his Edo period 17th century Tokugawa roots. Very exciting. Let's jump straight into it. As we can see right here, Josh Cow has posted, Josh Cow is one of the senior concept artists at Riot Games, and he's posted this image right here. We actually have a few images to go through, but in this video specifically, we're just going to have a look at Yoru's player card. Now, generally, when you look at player cards, they're quite small, right? And that's because in-game files are in itself quite small, right? Thankfully, though, sometimes we're lucky enough that the Riot devs will actually show what they look like as far as the player cards in high definition. And oh my gosh, how beautiful is this? So let me walk you through what I think I can see here. Bearing in mind, of course, around 7-8 months ago, I was obsessively researching Japanese 17th century Edo period culture, folklore, etc., looking at yurei, looking at all these different things, right? So what we can see right here, I believe to be Japan, right? I believe this to be Japan. Of course, it's a night/sunset, or just night, I guess, scene. We have the trees on the hills, more hills over here, and we have a boat here. Now, if we have a really close look at this boat, we'll notice that it does look sort of 17th century. Now, this was when the Edo period was around. This is when samurai culture, I mean, even now, but back then, it was very prominent, and we believe that this ship is the ship which is essentially parked up, i.e. shipwrecked on Icebox, which we're going to have a look at right now. But it's interesting to see that there's some level of force, right? Something is attacking this ship, something is happening to the ship. It does not look very good. If we keep zooming out a little bit, we'll see, of course, that then obviously in the frame we have more hills, or not really hills, mountains, I would say, potentially, depending on how far out they go. But this itself is very interesting. Now, if we go into Icebox right here, this is what I believe to be the ship that we see in the player card. We can see, of course, it does look around that time of 17th century. It's got the color scheme that 17th century Tokugawa period ships would have. Again, courtesy of No Lifing, Wikipedia, and other websites for about 2 weeks looking at this, maybe even a month. But of course, we can see that the cranes essentially are doing something with this ship. And of course, we have the facility of it in the distance. Now, it's also important to keep in mind, and actually, I didn't think I was going to show this, but it's just come up in my mind, that we really need to have a look at the secret lineage card along with this, because the secret lineage card, which I forget which one this is on. Is it on this one potentially? But it's going to show us some of the Kingdom Corporation staff and employees. I think it might be the next one round. We'll see them actually bringing some of the Radianite boxes that were on this ship over to probably the Kingdom Corporation facility. So if we keep going down here, I think it is in fact this website. We'll see very soon. The secret lineage card will be here. I'm almost certain of it. If we keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. I might have skipped past it. No, we have it right here. So brilliant. So if we have a look at this real quick, we can of course see, and I have posted this of course already to Valorant Hub 2, but we can see right here that there is the Kingdom Corporation staff right here. How do we know this? Well, if we zoom in really closely right here, we'll see that there's a Kingdom logo on this person's jacket, right? And of course they're maybe monitoring something, doing something with basically their tablet, right? We can see right here though on this thing, that this crate or whatever it is that is being lifted out, right? Basically probably extracting, we can see this symbol right here. Now this is the Radianite hazard symbol, and that is what the Valorant protocol have made to essentially warn anyone of Radianite exposure, I believe. And of course we can see more staff essentially doing their thing, helping out with essentially cleaning out this ship, which of course had most likely Radianite on it. Very, very interesting stuff. So of course, this is this ship right here. We can see it would be very obvious. The reason why we don't see Kingdom staff doing it right now is, well, there's a number of reasons. For one, what we're seeing in the player card could have happened at a different time. But the other thing is, even if it wasn't happening at a different time, the reality is that there cannot be people in Valorant maps. It would not work from a gameplay point of view. Having said that, I think it was from a different time, because we actually do have some Kingdom Corporation employees outside. I'll show you what I mean right now. If we go all the way over here, we'll notice just outside of this facility right here, there are 2 Kingdom Corporation employees, I believe with a penguin actually over here. If we have a quick look, we can see that they are in their jackets. and they're not with the penguin, sorry, with the tacti beard. So they have the kingdom logos on their jackets. So of course this does look very similar, except for the color scheme, I guess, of what we see right here. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I would love to hear your take. This is great to see these artworks coming out. We're going to be looking at killjoys, and we're going to be looking at others very soon. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Subscribe if you're interested. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.